From the Doc Cone Gymnasium here on the campus of the old Waltham High School, ACMi Sports presents Arlington High School Boys Varsity Basketball. Tonight, the Spy Ponders of Arlington High School host the Minutemen of Lexington High School. Hello everyone, I'm Don Phelan. Tim Hoffman unable to be here tonight due to the furniture convention. I'm happy to have Kevin Fudge alongside. Jeff Monroe is our producer. Meredith Lamont and Ruhan Sharma are our camera people. And Kevin, welcome to the broadcast booth. Arlington looking to avenge an earlier loss to Lexington back on January 28th, the game that Arlington led going into the fourth quarter. They lost the game 60-53. It was the second game of Arlington's three-game losing streak, which in effect cost them a chance for the league title. But tonight, the teams are playing for second place in the Middlesex Liberty division. And your thoughts on a rematch game here tonight?
Yeah, just got to close out on the shooters. They got hot from three. They beat us in transition, so got to get back on D and just work the ball down low.
And I see you're sporting your Eagles hat, so congratulations being an Eagles fan on your Super Bowl victory.
Thank you so much. It was glorious.
That's awesome. So now we have the introduction of tonight's starting lineups for Lexington. Number 0, junior guard Charlie O'Brien. Number 1, junior guard Amare Moe. Number 4, senior guard Andrew Stevens. Number 10, Brendan Schwartz. They list them all as guards. They play a 5-guard offense, apparently. And number 11, Sam Meyerberg. And according to Coach Woods that I talked to before the game, Meyerberg's the person to watch for Lexington, averaging 18 points per game.
Exactly, but they're all from distance, so you got to be disciplined, close out on the shooters.
So a very young team for the Minutemen, and which bodes well for their future. They only start the 1 senior and 4 juniors. Now the starting lineup for the Spy Ponders, and Arlington in full health tonight for me seeing them in a while, for the first time in a while. You have number 5, Alexei Trapotsis. Number 10 is Jack Zambardino. And now the tri-captains, number 0, Peter Clarity. Number 22, Nico Trapotsis. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Spy Ponders, the tri-captain, number 33, James Digman. Digman had 28 in the loss at Lexington, but as I mentioned before, unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough. Head coach of the Spy Ponders is Jack Woods. He's assisted by Mike Palladino and Matt Woods. And even with the girls' game beforehand, I guess they will have the playing of our national anthem. And for the Spy Ponders, this is the home finale. Arlington will play a game at Durfee High School this Saturday, and then Arlington will participate in a 4-team tournament at Whitman-Hanson High School, tough for me to say, next week. And then next Saturday is when they will announce the tournament pairings. And so this, ideally, Kevin, will be the last game Arlington plays here. Any home game that they host is right now scheduled to be played in the new gymnasium at the new Arlington High School.
Looking forward to that when that finally opens.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. And I talked to Coach Woods beforehand. I think they're getting into the gym soon so that they can get themselves acclimated to it, because if they come in there stone cold, they'll be just like the visiting team, having never really shot at the baskets, knowing the different surroundings and things like that.
Right.
So Arlington would be great to get a couple practices in there before the tournament. So a little bit of time before that. But tonight, second place on the line between the Ponders and the Minutemen. Veteran official Dan Murphy tosses the ball up there. And another thing you'll notice as you watch at home, there will be 3 officials for tonight's game. They usually do that the last couple weeks of the season. Because
for the tournament.
Correct. Come tournament time, there will be 3 officials, and they want the players to get used to how the game is called with that third set of eyes. Dingman, give me 3. Bounces around and out. Rebound fought for, and Lexington comes up with it. Spy Ponders commits to tonight's game with a record of 14-4. They are 11-3 in league play. Foot was on the line for the 3-point shot. No. Rebound fought for. Zambardino comes away with it for the Ponders. Dingman ahead of the pack to the paint. Now he's going to kick it back out. Swinging around to Nico Trapotsis for 3.
Yes.
Boom!
So you'll notice how quick the ball is popping, moving. I'm loving the early decision making, not letting the ball get stagnant.
First points of the game belong to Arlington and Nico Trapotsis with his 3-point shot. Now inside, Lexington player was bottled up. He had to get rid of it, and he passed it to his teammate Charlie O'Brien, and O'Brien was out of bounds.
Good D, good aggressive close down at the baseline.
So Lexington looks like they forced the action with full court defense as well. So this is going to be an up and down defensive game, hard fought, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, and the key to playing fast is that you play under control. Sometimes when you play quick, you can make bad passes, throw it out of bounds, but nice drive.
Dingman strong to the hole, lays it up and in.
But that's exactly what you want to do. Just take it strong to the hole. Don't wait for the defender to close you down.
Minute 15 seconds played. Arlington out to a quick 5-0 lead. Pull-up jump shot, no good by number 11, Sam Meyerberg. Arlington with the rebound, chance to increase the lead. Looks like, I don't know, maybe a matchup zone for Lexington? Yeah, 2-3 zone matchup. Peter Clardy baseline drive, kicks it around, swing it in the corner.
Keep the ball popping.
There's Clardy in the paint, spins, kicks it back out. Dingman, give me 3. Yes!
All right, coming out on fire.
8-0 Ponders early on. Great start for Arlington.
All right, now match the intensity on D, too. Don't get relaxed. Don't get happy just because you're up 8.
O'Brien had the ball knocked away, and off his own body, it'll be Arlington ball. Great first 2 minutes for the Spy Ponders. I want to mention, too, that Lexington longtime coach Reggie Hobbs not here this evening, so Lexington is being coached by the assistant coach Scott Shamming. And so maybe a little bit of advantage there for Arlington, because Coach Woods, of course, Arlington's head coach, and Dingman again, and Lexington's going to have to take a timeout, and they do. Wow. And as we have our first timeout break, we get a look at the Arlington High School cheerleading squad. Let's run down that roster. As Mia Tess is the captain. Lizzie Hink and Haley Dower seniors. Jill Cole, Ina Baird, Lily Rushgankis, Amelia Maya, Carol Gouvier, Anna Maya, juniors. Brooke Meyer, Audrey Nadeau, Maya Cochran, Lydia Scherer, and Leah Wallace, sophomores on the squad. Sydney Daniels, Juliana Swartz, and Evie Nedlichev are the freshmen for the Arlington High winter cheer team. So again, those people put in a lot of time prepping for these games as well, and a shout out to them. Great start for the Ponders, as we mentioned, 10-0. We've only played about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The Ponders shutting out the Minutemen so far. A nice backdoor cut by O'Brien. He goes strong to the hole, and Dingman forced to commit the foul.
Yeah, it's a lot of times young players, you get trapped ball watching, and so you miss the backdoor cut. Staple play of a lot of high school offenses.
See ball, see man. One of the mantras of defense, and the first free throw by O'Brien is no good. First substitution of the game, Lexington goes to the bench. Number 5, sophomore guard Nazir Mendez-Steven checks into the lineup, and he replaced Charlie O'Brien. Excuse me, not Charlie O'Brien. Yeah, Charlie O'Brien. I think I got O'Brien and Mo confused. Mo is number 1, O'Brien is number 0. Mo with the free throw. for Lexington. Now a nice backdoor cut by Peter Clardy. He lays it up and in. First points of the game for the tri-captain, and Spy Ponders extend their lead, 12-1 Arlington. Baseline drive, flip shot, no. Rebound, Nico Trapotsis.
Good push.
Zambardino
Nice.
on the cut to
Nice.
Clardy. Spin move, Peter Clardy,
It's
no.
all right. It's okay. It's all right. That's what you want. It's a good shot. Just didn't go in. It's all right.
Ooh, now on the rebounding action, James got an inadvertent hand up in the face of the Lexington player, and the official kind of forced to call that one, unfortunately. And James picks up foul number 2, and he's going to go to the bench.
Jabari Williams comes in to replace him.
Yep, Jabari Williams, number 24, into the Arlington lineup. And, you know, like I said, I haven't seen the team since back on January 21st, but Jabari Williams at that time was really doing a nice job. He was kind of the jack-of-all-trades guy, filling in for people. And a great play there by Zambardino.
Good work.
Excuse me, Clardy.
Yep.
0, not 10. And Peter Clardy had that position 10 minutes ago.
Hey,
the
that's
Lexington
bravery
player.
for Peter, because he broke his nose earlier. He lost the mask.
Oh, yeah, he's not using the mask.
Good for him for taking the charge.
But anyway, getting back to Jabari Williams, he replaced James one day. He replaced Nico for a couple games because Nico was out with a bad ankle. And, you know, he's done a great job this season.
Absolutely.
He's going to be relied upon tonight for some key minutes with Dingman in foul trouble. We'll see if Coach Woods goes against his philosophy. Usually we pick up that second foul.
Nice.
He sit out the rest of the half. And there's
love the way
Jabari
the ball's
Woods.
popping tonight. Love it.
Another thing we've noticed about Jabari, too, he's very patient when he's down low.
Yep.
Got good patience for a young player.
Absolutely.
Sophomore. 14-1 Pond is about halfway through the first quarter. Maybe Arlington's best stretch of basketball that I've seen all season on both ends of the floor.
I'll second that. Nice.
Steal by Zambardino. He's got Clardy ahead of the pack. Peter Clardy makes a good decision. He pulls it back up. What a pass to Lexi, and Lexi lays it in.
What a look.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Arlington. And a steal by Arlington. And Clardy lays it in.
Timeout.
And they force another timeout.
Yeah.
Zambardino with the steal, Clardy with the lay-in, and the Spy Ponders lead at 18-1.
You know, I'm obviously a homer, but you want to see how a team responds. They led the last game by 12 points. They let it go. Lexington got hot from 3, right? And you want to see how they respond. And they came out, they're like, you know what? We gave that game away. We're going to come out possessed. We're going to move the ball. We're going to get to that rack. We're going to lock down on D, and you see that play out before us right now.
We played 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Arlington has 18 points in half of a quarter, and they've only let up 1. Amazing. Great job by Coach Woods and the staff getting this team ready to play tonight as they come down the home stretch. Home finale, late start time, and they've answered the bell.
So the trick is now, you don't want to, it's like when you're racing a car and you hit your nitro and you need to burn out. So now, you got a sufficient lead. Now let's play with some pace. You don't have to push it as hard all the time. Just lock down on D. Save your energy, because Lexington is not going to go down without a fight.
Lexington has substitute number 14, Maddox Gruskin, as there's O'Brien for 3. Charlie O'Brien with the first field goal made in this game so far for the Minutemen, and the Arlington lead is 18-4, 3.5 to go, first quarter.
All right, keep pushing.
Try to get it across court on the baseline pass. Dangerous pass, knocked out of bounds by Lexington. It'll remain Arlington ball on the baseline. 3:14 to go, first quarter. Ponders by 14. .20 on the shot clock.
All right, now don't get stagnant. Keep the ball popping.
This looks more like a man-to-man defense now by Lexington as Nico Trapotsis. No, great offensive rebound by Peter Clardy. Shot clock reset. Zambardino, give me 3. No.
Good board.
Clardy almost had that rebound.
It was off Lexington, though.
It might have been, but Peter Clardy hustling, trying to save it. It'll be Lexington ball.
Right. Don't reach.
Clardy trying to take another charge, but instead going all the way to the hole and laying it up and in is Amare Mo. Mo with 3 now, and the Arlington lead is down to 12, 18-6, 2:25 to go. First quarter. Also for Lexington, number 13, Isaac Zubuga is into the game. That's him on defense right there, guarding Jabari Williams. Pull-up pop by Zambardino. No, Clardy, he's a good offensive rebounder for a guard, isn't he? Ball knocked out of bounds, remains Arlington ball. He is certainly not afraid to go in there and grab those offensive boards, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Sam Meyerberg back into the Lexington lineup, number 11. As we mentioned in our pregame, he's kind of the guy to watch for Lexington. Averaging 18 points per game. Zambardino, corner 3.
Nice.
Boom! It's always nice when Jack scores, and Peters. Arlington getting some nice scoring overall tonight. All the starters have now scored, and they lead 21-6. Three-pointer from the corner. It's going to be long. It is. Jabari Williams with the rebound. Lexington Post is pushing the pace. Peter Clardy ahead of the pack. Pulls it back out.
All right, so if I'm Coach Woods, I'm looking for a sub right now because we played really intensely, so.
Oh, great move by Jabari Williams. No, but he'll go to the line for 2. Again, the patience, the head fake, the pivot, the footwork.
Really well done by him. Hey, looks like Coach and I are on the same page. Jonas is about to check in.
And Simon Miller will also be checking in. Williams at the line, first free throw around and out. So number 4, Jonas Burrell, and number 11, Simon Miller into the Ponder lineup, replacing Nico Trapotsis and Peter Clardy. Thank you. Second free throw, back rim, no. Arlington fights for the rebound, couldn't come up with it.
Back on D, back on D.
Here comes Amari Mo, all the way to the 10, lays it up. No, strong move, but he couldn't get the finish. Burrell has it knocked loose. And good defensive play there by number 14, Maddox Gruskin for the Minutemen. Backdoor cut almost there. Good recovery by Jonas Burrell on the defensive end. Coming up on the final minute of play here in this first quarter, Ponders by 15. Mo with the hesitation.
Nice.
Simon Miller lost control of it. He regains it, gets knocked into. No call. They play on. Williams double teamed. Lost control. He's last to touch it.
Yeah, he was a little
Lexington
too far
ball.
out to try to back his man down. So I like him catching that when he's a little bit closer to the hoop.
Number 10, Brandon Schwartz back into the Lexington lineup, and he replaces Gruskin. A lot of substitutions on the Lexington side. They played 9 or 10 guys already. But Arlington's played 8 or 9 now as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously an intense game, so, I think sometimes the mistake you make with kids is that you think they have an endless supply of energy, but, I mean, yeah, they're not 50-year-old like us, but they need a break.
Shot was missed by Lexington. Looked like it might have gone off the Lexington player. Veteran official Dan Murphy right there. And I think they might discuss this.
Yeah.
They're discussing whether it's going to be a shot clock reset,
okay.
Not whose ball it is.
If I was sitting in the audience, this is the time when I wouldn't give him my glasses.
Veteran official Chris Bennett coming in there. The veteran crew here tonight. These are the kind of referees that Arlington will see come tournament time. Yeah. Dan Murphy refereed the Division I state final last year, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
Now the shot's put up no, and I think they're going to get Jabari Williams on the foul.
Yeah, and I think they're letting him play. I mean, obviously, you want to make sure the game's under control, but they did a really outstanding job of letting the young men decide the game on the floor and not over-officiating.
First free throw, back rim, no. 21.36 seconds to go. Arlington can hold for a final shot should they get this rebound. Second free throw by Schwartz is good. His first point of the game. Meyerberg scoreless so far for the Minutemen. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. Lexington goes for the steal. Arlington could have had numbers if they pushed it.
I think they're waiting for the last shot.
I like that decision.
And now you want to pull it. Let's go.
5 to go.
Come on, Jack, pull that.
Zambardino for 3. Around the rim and out, rebound Fuffa.
Nice. Oh, that would have been brilliant.
One
Good try,
motion put back. Didn't get it to go. That would have counted. And that ends what was an amazingly great quarter for the Spy Ponders.
I'd argue that's their best quarter of the year.
I'd have to agree with that. And as we have a moment between the first and second quarters, I'd like to extend my personal condolences to the family of Arlington icon Ed Woods. Ed passed away a couple weeks ago, and he's the father of Arlington assistant coach Matt Woods and the uncle of Arlington head coach Jack Woods. And of course, most people from Arlington know Ed for his work at the Fidelity House, where he was the executive director, I believe, for 40 years. I grew up in Arlington. I was not a boys club guy. I was not a Phi-Ho guy, but I know how important those two clubs were and are to the youth of Arlington. And what Ed Woods did changed lives of a lot of kids growing up in Arlington, and we really are sorry about his loss, and I personally pass along my condolences. As you see a couple of players, a couple of young men in the stands have Fidelity House shirts on, and his impact in the community was far-reaching. And again, condolences to the family of Ed Woods. And getting ready to resume live action to begin the second quarter. Zambardino, Trapotsis, Burrell, Williams, and Miller, the 5 for the Ponders. Simon Miller at the foul line.
Right, but that's where Jabari's got to kind of post up on those blocks right there.
Zambardino, the plane, create a little space with the move there. Kind of used the arm,
but he didn't extend it. He didn't push off, so that's why they didn't call a foul.
Good call, Zambardino, Good move by Zambardino. He has 5.
That's on the line, that's a 2.
I thought so too. The official made this 3.6. It doesn't matter anyway. You know what it is? It's a 0 because it didn't go in. And Arlington going back the other way with their 16-point lead, their largest now of the game. Zambardino fakes, drives nice dump pass to Williams. No, he was fouled on the play.
Great strength by Williams. The ball was initially tipped before he blew it up, but he kept the strength and he drew the foul and put it up, so excellent. One thing I got to say about the new gym that I'll appreciate is the level rims. If you'll notice where Lexington's shooting, it's a little bit tilted.
Oh, yeah, it is. This one's not that great either, quite honestly. And the first free throw by Williams is good. I actually got a chance to talk to the Waltham athletic director, and he actually made mention of the rims. He said he's been trying for years to fix them. I think he said something to the effect that, and I don't know why this is, you would think they should just be able to get a new rim, but he seemed to think they were going to have to replace the whole situation. And then with the school closing, they didn't think it was worth it the last couple of years, because I think it's been like this for a bit.
At least 2 years, maybe 3. My kids play AAU basketball in this gym, and it's just been bent the whole time.
There you go. Williams knocks down both free throws. He has 4 on the game, and Arlington now with an 18-point lead. Again, increasing what is now their largest lead of the game.
Good closeout.
And a fadeaway shot there, no good. Rebound, ball. Lexington comes away with it.
Good deal. Nothing easy.
Here's Meyerberg. Scoreless so far tonight. Arlington making a concerted effort to shut him down. 13 on the shot clock. Long 3 by Meyerberg is no good. Rebound fought far in. Alexi comes up with it.
Come up. Push.
Alexi was double teamed.
3 on 2.
Alexi with the numbers. They go up top to Williams.
Tough pass.
Nice. Cut to Alexi, is behind him a little bit. What hustle by Clarity. The ball was tipped, so no backcourt violation. Wow, Peter Clarity keeps that possession alive.
Excellent effort.
They reset the shot clock. I don't know if that should have happened, but that's a break for Arlington. I don't think they took a shot, did they? In there?
Yeah, coach is calling head tap, pick and roll.
Nico Trapotsis for 3. No. Williams fights for the rebound. Ooh.
Yeah, they're going to call over the back.
I think his initial action was actually legal, but then as he continued to fight for the ball is when he committed the foul.
The thing is, anytime you come down over a player, they're always going to call that.
Now, Nick Rudolph, the senior, will check into the lineup, replacing Jabari Williams. I think that's foul number 2 for Jabari, so he probably won't play the rest of this first half. Kind of feel bad for James. He was off to such a great start offensively. He was on fire. But
with an 18-point lead, you can afford to leave him on the bench, right?
So that was an unfortunate foul. That just a little finger to the face that had to be called. Now going all the way to the basket, Charlie O'Brien lays it up and in. O'Brien now with 5 of Lexington's 9. Ponders lead it by 16, 5:25 to go, first half. Motion offense. Oh, Rudolph open. They couldn't quite get it to him. Burrell all over the floor, hustling for it. We're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow favors Lexington.
Yeah, give Lexington credit. I mean, the shots might not be falling for them on the offensive end, but they're playing hard on D.
Baseline drive, kick it out. Now Burrell knocks it out of bounds. It will remain Lexington ball.
It's a good lesson for younger players because, you know, in this Steph Curry era of everybody, you know, raining down threes, a lot of young players can get discouraged if the offense isn't flowing, but you can impact the game in so many other ways.
No doubt.
So, love to see Lexington still playing hard on D and trying to make it a game.
Jack Zambardino checks back into the Ponder lineup. Replaced Jonas Burrell, long 3, around the rim and out. Nick Rudolph with the strong rebound. Clardy in the corner is going to drive the baseline, ran out of real estate, out of bounds. Yeah, it looked like he might have got a lot of help there, a little bit of help there, excuse me, but referee says he ran out of real estate, Lexington ball.
Yeah, but you know what? I like the decisive move. Get the ball, drive to the baseline. He's about to pass to somebody that was crashing to the rim. So.
Arlington with 4 of their 5 starters in the game right now, with the exception of Nick Rudolph. Long 3 from Nick. From the top of the key, no good. I don't know if I agree with that shot from Lexington. Ooh, reach and foul.
He got that. He knew it.
Foul committed by Charlie O'Brien. Second team foul committed by Lexington in the second quarter. Arlington has committed 1. 4:18 to go. First half. Zambardino, no. And rebound by Zabuga. Here comes Amari Moe, kicks it out for 3 for O'Brien. O'Brien hits. Charlie O'Brien has been the offensive player so far tonight for Lexington. He has 8 of their 12 points, and the Spy Ponder lead has shrunk a little bit, down to 13, halfway through the second quarter. Clardy. Zambardino baseline drive strong. The shot was blocked by O'Brien.
There you go, Peter. That's it.
A great hustle play by Clardy coming up with the loose ball and forces the Lexington foul, the team's 3rd.
So I might take a risk and stick in James before the end of the half because this is a crucial time. If they get it if Lexington comes back and whittles it down to less than 10, I want to maintain that double-digit lead. So
I don't know if Coach Woods is going to agree with you on that one, but we'll see. Steal by Lexington. Zambardino goes for the block. Didn't come up with it, but he commits the foul. Lexington player remains down for a moment. Hopefully he's okay. It's number 4, Andrew Stevens, will go to the line for 2. So Kevin, as happy as I am to have you join me here tonight, I'd rather see a different Fudge on the court. Tell us about how Lincoln's doing at Bremer and May, correct?
Yes, Lincoln Fudge is there with his buddy Owen Hagelin. They're doing quite well.
That's right, 0-2, yeah. Good.
Hey, what did I tell you? Guess who's coming back?
Hey, I said I didn't agree with you, and you made me look wrong.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe Coach Woods and I have a kind of...
Indeed, James Digman, number 33, does check back into the Arlington lineup.
Yeah, no, he's got to really, really be careful. You don't want a cheap foul. If they're driving to get a layup, don't try to take the charge, okay? Your job is to be on offense, help keeping the flow going.
1 of 2 free throws for Andrew Stevens. Appears to be okay from that collision that he had with Zambardino. Now Alexi's wide open, he lays it in.
Excellent. So glad he made that shot instead of kicking it back out for a 3.
Yeah, he made the pivot, found out that there was nobody on him. He said, let me just put this up and in.
Absolutely. Earlier in the year, he might have kicked it back out. So
correct.
It's good to see the growth and the confidence that you get.
14-point Arlington lead.
No foul. Don't reach. Just let him have it.
Mo puts it up. Let's see. And they call an offensive foul.
Nice.
This time it's Nico Trapotsis doing the dirty work.
Good D.
Got the position. Lexington commits the offensive foul.
As a former youth basketball coach, that's like the hardest thing to teach kids, because I mean it's against your. It's counterintuitive to just stand there and let somebody barrel into you. But again, we're talking about other ways you can affect the game other than scoring. Brilliant example right there.
2:46 remaining first half. Ponders 27, Minutemen 13. Dingman, baseline drive. The ball stripped away. Looked like there might have been contact. Loose ball. Let's see who comes up. I know who's going to come up. I know who's going to come up with this. No, maybe not. This with Lexi. Yeah, they are going to call a foul on Alexi Trapotsis. Now, again, I'm not sure how old you are, but back in the day when we played, that was kind of like good to go. But they really have clamped down on that on the rules committee as far as.
And I think he hit his head too, because when he dove, he hit the player's head. So
Yeah, those days of just diving for loose balls are over.
Yeah.
So if you make contact as you're diving for the loose ball, you're going to get a foul called.
Yeah.
So Lexi picks up the foul. That's the team's third. Lexington has committed 4. So Arlington will be in the bonus for the final 2 minutes and 10 seconds of this second quarter. O'Brien tried to gain some space, but when he tried to do that, he's changed pivot feet. He's called for a traveling violation.
So in contrast to the beginning of the game, now I'd slow it down a little bit, right? We got a 14-point lead, 30 seconds on the shot clock. No need to take a quick shot. Work the clock. Time is your friend right now.
Yeah, kind of work down these final 2 minutes to ensure that you have that 10-plus lead going into the break, right?
Absolutely.
Under 2 minutes remaining, first half, Ponders by 14. Inside to Dingman. Nice play to Clardy, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Make a pave. They're going to double James. Someone's going to be open.
Half dozen now for Peter. Second high leading scorer for Arlington. 16-point lead. So Lexington made a move with it to get as close as 12. Never got it to single digits. Now Arlington back up by 16. 3-point shot there by Mo.
He's out of bounds. Yeah,
he's out of bounds or traveling, one or the other.
No, good call.
Officials right there to make the call.
Yeah, James got his hand caught in the cookie jar, but he pulled it out, and then the Lexington player stepped on the line. So good work.
Minute 20 to go, first half. Ponders by 16. Arlington with their starting 5 in the lineup right now. Dingman, give me 3. She's going to be short. Rebound comes fortunately out to the top of the key for Arlington.
Don't need to shoot it.
1 minute to go, first half. Zambardino on the drive. Bottled up, puts it up, fouled on the play.
Way to force the action.
So again, that's one of those situations where the 3-man crew picks up that foul. The baseline official did not have that call. What we call the single side or center official, who wouldn't be there in a 2-man game, was the one that caught the illegal action.
Nice.
Free throw is good by Zambardino. Now that's a good substitution by Coach Woods as he gets Jonas Burrell, number 4, into the lineup, replacing James Dingman. He doesn't want Dingman to pick up that final minute foul.
Right, but he gave us some good minutes while he was in there.
No doubt. 2 of 2.
All right, biggest lead of the game.
Zambardino now at 7, tying James Dingman for high point honors for the Ponders. .50 seconds to go, first half. All the way to the hole, Mo lays it in. Somebody's got to pick that up.
This is a stop ball. Yeah, they're not going to just lay down for you guys. So
Mo now, a couple times he's taken it hard to the 10. Had some unfortunate luck the first couple times, but that time he got it to go. 30 seconds to go. About a 8-second differential between the game clock and shot clock.
All right, someone's got to take it to the cup.
5 on the shot clock, inside. Zambardino fakes, pulls, going to be a 2. Well, they say 3, no. Rebound fought for. Lexington comes up with over 3 seconds.
Don't foul
See if they get a final shot off. Meyerberg off balance three, not even close.
Way to play good defense by not
And that's
fouling
the
him
way
over.
the first half will end. So the Spy Ponders improved their lead by 2 points in the second quarter. They outscored Lexington 10-8 in that quarter, so not as many points offensively for the Ponders, but kind of steady defense there, holding Lexington to 7 in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter, and 15 for the first half.
Yeah, and with a lead like this, you just can't get complacent. You know, you come out on fire, run out to an 18-1 lead. You know, you're feeling good about yourself. But Lexington, they're going to hang around. And, you know, you still got to guard the three, do the things that got you here, right? So if I'm Coach Woods in the locker room, I'm telling them, hey, look, they're going to come out on fire. Same way we came out in the first quarter, they're going to want to do that in the third quarter, okay? They might go on a run. You know, don't get nervous. Just withhold it. We got a big enough lead. Let's just keep doing the things that got us here. And let's close this puppy out.
The score at the end of the first half, Arlington 31, Lexington 15. Kevin and I will be back with the second half action, but during the halftime break, you'll see some young players from the Fidelity House for your entertainment if you'd like to stay tuned. See you in the second half. And getting ready for second half action here from the Doc Cone Gymnasium here on the campus of the old Waltham High School. I'm Don Phelan along with Kevin Fudge. Jeff Monroe is our producer. Meredith Lamont and Ruhan Sharma are our camera people. And we mentioned off camera amongst ourselves, Kevin, at least the first quarter, maybe the first half, some of the best basketball the Spy Ponders have played all season.
Absolutely. Playing with purpose, playing with pace, right? Being quick with your decisions, and getting back on D, closing out those three-point shooters.
16-point lead to begin the second half on the alternating possession rule. It will be Arlington ball to start the second half. Arlington with their starting five: Nico Tripotsis, Alexi Tripotsis, Peter Clardy, Jack Zambardino, and James Digman. Arlington was led in the first half by Zambardino and Digman, each with 7. Peter Clardy had 6. Lexington was led by Charlie O'Brien, who had 8. First possession comes up empty for the Spy Ponders on the missed shot, and here comes Lexington the other way. O'Brien, little pull-up J, no. Lexington, nice job boxing out, but unfortunately, the rebound kind of took like a weird bounce, and number 10, Brendan Schwartz, lays it back up and in for the Minutemen. Kevin mentioned at the end of the first half about Lexington going to come out strong, and so far they have, and they have the first 4 points of the second half as Amari Moe lays it up and in.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of like human nature to kind of relax when you got a big lead, right? But you got to do the same things I got you. Take it all the way to the cup. Nice.
Shot is missed. Lexington with the rebound, so it's the three-point shot here. Lexington can get it into single digits. Zambardino knocks the ball out of bounds. It will remain Lexington ball.
And watch the shooter popping out.
O'Brien, pull-up jump shot, around the rim and out. Nico Tripotsis with the rebound for the Ponders. Played about a minute and a half in the second quarter. Arlington yet to score. Lexington has the first 4 points of the quarter. Peter Clardy into the paint, kicks it back out. Arlington moves it around. Jack Zambardino, give me 3. No. Dingman fights for the rebound,
nice
comes
board.
up with it.
Good hustle.
New shot clock to the Ponders. Dingman on the roll. No. Alexi Tripotsis with the putback. Half dozen now for Alexi, and Arlington lead is back up to 14. They lead at 33-19, 6 minutes to go, third quarter.
That was a travel?
It was a travel.
3 seconds, 2. There you go. Basketball justice. We got the ball.
Turnover by the Ponders. Dingman for 3. No. Meyerberg with the rebound. Meyerberg scoreless in this game, averaging 18. Well, around the back pass by O'Brien. Unfortunately, Schwartz wasn't ready for it. Ooh, they're going to say last touch by Arlington? Oh, wow. Okay. Lexington ball. 23 on the shot clock. 5.5 to go third quarter.
Watch the shooter coming back.
Here's Meyerberg for 3. He's on the board. Oh, tough. .12 Ponder lead. Pace has slowed down a bit. Alexi Tripotsis, excuse me, Nico Tripotsis for 3 is good. And a timeout called by the Ponders. I don't think they put those points yet up on the board. I think they're confirming whether it was a 2 or a 3. And now, indeed, the 3 points go up on the board.
Yeah, you just got to weather the storms. I mean, they're going to make their runs, but, you know, we've kept it above, 12 points the whole way. So
get a look there at Coach Woods in the huddle with the team, and that's something that Coach Bowler did when he was coaching, and Coach Woods as well. A lot of times these coaches like to call a timeout on a positive play, so you had the 3-point shot by Nico, and then Coach Woods takes the timeout. Maybe change defenses here, perhaps, but Definitely a positive note for the Ponders as they're back up by 17. I think their largest lead was 18 in the first half.
Right.
So again, Lexington a couple times now have made a little bit of a move, but the Ponders have answered every time, keeping that nice distance between the teams, point-wise. Meyerberg, he's on the board. Sam Meyerberg with his first basket of the game. And the Ponders lead by 15.
Lexi's got to go up with that. Worst thing happens, you get a foul.
Here comes a double team. That leaves Dingman open. He's going to drive. He's going to go hard to the hole. He's going to lay it up. No.
That's the rim. The bent rim working against us.
Didn't help. Great move by James, though.
Yeah, I like the decision to take it to the hole instead of shooting a three. Stepped on the line. It's us.
Lexington out of bounds. Arlington ball. Now for Lexington, number 5, Nazir Mendez-Steven into the lineup, and replaces number 10, Brendan Schwartz. Chris Lupone, number 2, also in the Minuteman lineup right now. As is number 14, Maddox Gruskin. Zambardino is fouled on the drive. Foul committed by Lexington's number 0, Charlie O'Brien. 4:13 to go, third quarter. Ponders by 15. Nico's going to take that little shot.
It's all right.
Excuse me, Alexi.
Nice
Dingman with the putback in the left hand.
I like that shot by Alexi, though. Way to take that.
Dingman now with 9, high point man for the Ponders, and the lead is back up to 17. O'Brien being harassed by the taller player Dingman. Now, nice little pocket pass there by Lexington. Blocked from behind by Clarity. The ball's knocked loose by Lexington. Arlington has numbers if they push it. A couple Lexington players back here in the front court, or Arlington's back court, I should say. 3.5 to go. And they're not going to have a held ball in that play. They're going to get Lexington with a reach-in foul committed by number 14, Maddox Gruskin.
Yeah, so we're in an interesting spot right here. Up by 17, 3:27 to go. You still have to play with purpose, even though you're slowing it down a little bit. Because when you slow it down too much, that's when they can get on the run, get some fast breaks. So you still got to play with purpose. So crisp passes, know where you're going.
Man-to-man defense by the Minutemen. Pass is tipped by Moe. And now fought for. This time we will have a held ball. Possession now favors Lexington. Lexington basketball.
Yeah, so we're not decisive. Like, we'll hold the ball. We're not sure where we're going. You know, people aren't making sharp cuts. So still in a good spot.
O'Brien back into the Minutemen lineup, replacing Lupone. Coming up on the 3-minute mark remaining in the third quarter.
Travel.
3-point shot by Meyerberg, around and out. Zambardino with a strong rebound for the Ponder. Meyerberg picks up a little Mickey Mouse ticky-tack foul in the backcourt.
So that's 3 team fouls for them, none for us.
Correct. Well, Clardy was a wide open man for a moment there. Couldn't handle the pass. Arlington, great ball movement.
Ooh.
Nico for 3.
Lovely ball movement. Brilliant.
Nico now with 9, tying James Digman for high point honors. Meyerberg, tough baseline J, no. Oh. Good offensive rebound by Lexington now, 3-point shot.
Rebound.
No.
Nice.
Alexia Toposis with the rebound.
But that's exactly what I mean by playing with purpose. The ball's popping, excellent passes.
Dingman, 3, no.
Probably could have used a couple more rotations around the horn.
That last shot by Arlington, not that one, but the one before. Arlington has extended their lead to 20 points. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Nice move by O'Brien. No, he's fouled by Clardy on the play from behind. So I think what you had happen so far, Kevin, in this third quarter is, like you said, Lexington was going to come out, give it everything they had. They made a little push, got it down to, 12 maybe at one point, and now next thing you know, Ponders respond, and they're up by 20. O'Brien's first free throw is good. For Arlington, number 24, Jabari Williams into the lineup, and he replaces Peter Clarity. Charlie O'Brien now with 9 points, high point man for the Minutemen. He's now in double figures. 41-23, Ponders, minute 50 to go, third quarter. The double team came, Arlington able to beat it.
Good decision.
Nico, pull up Jay.
Yes. There you go.
Nico now in double figures, high point man for the Ponders. The Ponders continue to have that lead stay right around that 20-point mark, 43-23. Mo spins, switches to the left hand. Pretty move, Amari Mo lays it in.
Might have gotten away with the travel. All right, got to close the half out strong. The quarter.
Final minute of play, third quarter. Arlington by 18. Zambardino, give me 3. No. Jabari Williams with the rebound. See if Arlington will reset the offense and chew some clock up.
Nice.
No, backdoor cut to Dingman. I thought he was going to throw it down, but he lays it up and in instead.
I don't think he wanted to break the rim.
Maybe we'll straighten it out, though. Dingman now with 11. Nice move there. Floating it up, no, for number 5, Mendez.
All right, last
Steven.
shot. 30 seconds.
Shot clock is off. Ooh, yes,
double dribble. Okay.
So Arlington is so used to playing at that high speed, and when Coach Woods yelled out for the final shot, it was just too much for Alexi to slow it down, and he commits the carrying violation. Rarely called, often committed, rarely called.
Right. The key here is just don't foul on the 3. If they take it to the cup, score 2, no big deal.
23 seconds to go.
No foul.
And Arlington with only one team foul in the third quarter, they can afford to be super aggressive if they'd like to. A nice little move inside, floating it up, no good. Zambardino with the rebound. Arlington still has 6 seconds. They might be able to get a shot off. Oh, that worked. He would have been able to come right in there. Nico on the fly pattern, just unable to connect from Zambardino, who I believe is a quarterback, right?
Yep.
Just didn't connect. That might have been right at the buzzer layup kind
Hey, man,
of
if that was Jalen Hurts, he would have made the pass.
It's good that you think that.
Go Birds.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I had to learn those words one time, but that's a different story. Well, Arlington outscores the Minutemen to the tune of 14-10 in the third quarter. They take what was a 16-point halftime lead and will take a 20-point cushion into the fourth quarter. The score at the end of 3, Arlington 45, Lexington 25. Kevin and I will be back with the fourth quarter action. And we get ready for fourth quarter action. Don Phelan along with Kevin Fudge, Spy Ponders, with a nice 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And barring something unforeseen, Arlington should be able to pick up their 15th win of the season. Again, Williams with the patience and the footwork. That one didn't go.
Nice cut.
Beautiful cut by Dingman. The pass was knocked away by Lexington.
Don't need to reach.
Dingman with the steal. Now he's double teamed. They've got to get a reach and foul against Lexington.
Yeah, wait. So that's a perfect example of playing aggressive without fouling. Notice how he didn't reach to the player. He just reached up, closed the passing lane, got the steal.
On paper, tonight's game about as even as you can ask for. Arlington came into the game ranked number 13 in Division I, and Lexington number 15. Both teams are 11-3 in the league. Arlington 14-4 overall, Lexington 14-3 overall. So really can't get a more even matchup, but tonight it's been all Arlington.
Yeah, Lexington just couldn't recover.
Dingman, boom!
The opening 18-1 run. Brilliant.
Shot's no good. .23 Ponder lead. If Arlington scores here, they'll double up the Minutemen. You don't see that too often in a high school basketball game this late in the game. Inside.
I walked.
He sure did. Traveling violation committed by Jack Zambardino.
Yeah, you want to kind of keep your foot in the gas. I mean, keep pushing because this is preparation for the playoffs. The playoffs are going to be super intense. You got to maintain your level of intensity, your energy. This is why you train. This is why you practice. So you have the stamina to go all the way.
Zambardino out of the Arlington lineup. Try captain Peter Clardy back in. So it's the two Tripotsis along with Peter Clardy, Jabari Williams, and James Digman, the quintet for the Ponders. Oh, that was a travel too.
Good call. And that was the third official making that call because the gentleman on the baseline didn't see that. So to your point about the advantage of having three officials right there.
Sometimes a disadvantage, but you just have to be more aware that there's a third set of eyes watching things as a player, things you can get away with and cannot anymore. That's the key thing. Jonas Burrell, number 4, checked back into the Arlington lineup, and James Digman commits the reach and foul.
Yeah, he had Jabari under the hoop. A bounce pass probably would have worked better there, but.
.6:21 remaining in the game. Arlington 48, Lexington 25. Three-point shot is good. Count the basket.
Yeah, eat that.
And Charlie O'Brien will go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Jonas Burrell picks up that foul. It didn't give him the landing space. So O'Brien at the line for 1. And he completes the 4-point play. O'Brien's been good tonight for the Minutemen. He's got 14, just a little under half of Lexington's 29. James to the basket, strong, blocked. Some contact, they play through it.
Blocked again.
And Jabari Williams called for traveling. He's got 3 traveling violations in the last 4 possessions for both teams.
Playing a little sloppy.
Still a 19-point lead with just under 6 minutes to go in the contest. Dingman with the steal. Is he going to think about throwing it down? No, he lays it in. Might have got hit from behind. Unfortunately, the official couldn't get there to get proper coverage. Here comes Lexington back the other way. O'Brien, wow, if he makes that one, I'm a believer. Shot no good.
The board.
He's got Dingman ahead of the pack. Got 2 players ahead of the pack. Jabari Williams will lay it up and in. Jabari now with a half dozen off the bench. And the Arlington leads back up to 21. Ooh, wait a minute.
Whoa. Call the foul, man.
I hope they saw. And again, with 3 sets of eyes, hopefully somebody saw that. Instead of just an out-of-bounds violation. Yep, they do. Charlie O'Brien picks up the foul.
Good call, ref.
As he pushed. Was it Dingman? I'm not sure who it was for Arlington. Right into the cheerleading section. Everybody seems to be okay over there. Not much room on that side. I've mentioned that a few times so far this year. Hasn't really been as big of a factor as I thought it might be. Now, before the contact, they're going to get Jabari Williams for a traveling violation.
Now, if he jumped and did a jump stop, they wouldn't have called it, but he did shuffle his feet.
No doubt. It's the most traveling violations I've seen in a game in a long time. And they've all been here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the important thing is you still got to play clean because we're not going to always have a 21-point lead. So you got to maintain your good habits and don't just like play relaxed just because we're up, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to always be like that.
A nice shot there by Amari Moe. And a timeout call by Lexington.
So I'd like to shout out two of my fellow Eagles fans.
Oh, stop it.
In Haverhill, Massachusetts, we have Richard and Linda Battles, some of the biggest Eagles fans you'll ever meet in your entire life. So they won't be coming to the parade tomorrow, but I will be bringing back some souvenirs for them.
You going to the parade?
Perhaps.
Good for you. You're more of a diehard fan than I thought.
But I'll be bringing my laptop so I can still do some work, so yeah.
Oh, nice work. Remotely at the Victory Parade. What's the name of your company? I hope it's not for the federal government.
No, it's Kevin Fudge and no, it's all good.
We're going to change topics real quick.
Real quick. 19-point lead.
Exactly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Let's go.
Enjoy the parade. We have a moment to mention the upcoming schedule for the Spy Ponders. They'll play at Durfee High School on Saturday. I'm not sure what time that game is. And then they'll play in the Panther Winter Classic at Whitman Hanson High School on the 18th and 19th. Again, those times, at least on my schedule, are listed as TBA. I'm not sure who the other... Do you know who the other teams participating in that tournament are by any chance, Kevin?
I don't. My memory is usually rock solid, but...
Turnover by Arlington. Three-point shot by Amari Moe is good. Moe now with 14, matching O'Brien.
All right, don't let them speed you up, okay? Play under control.
Coming up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter, Arlington lead has been chopped down a little bit, down to 16. Still feel pretty comfortable with the 16-point lead and 4 minutes to go. Close this one out. Jack Zambardino, no. Williams got a hand on the rebound, couldn't quite control it. Here come the Minutemen with a chance to further cut into the Arlington lead. Moe, floater, a little bit long. Dingman with the rebound, and he is fouled on the play. Lexington bench looking for a held ball, but no, it was clearly a foul from behind. Foul committed by number 14, Maddox Gruskin. Third team foul by the Minutemen. Arlington has committed 2. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Arlington breaks the press. Alexi decides to pull it back out.
Lost the dribble.
Man-to-man defense by Lexington, but they're looking to double team and trap when they can, like right now. 6 on the shot clock. Williams in trouble in the corner. So gonna have to toss it up there. Dingman, you know he won't mind shooting it. Does not go.
Trying to hit the rim.
If it does, and Jabari Williams now. We had a shot clock reset. We had a rebound by Williams, and then we had a reach and foul committed by Nazir Mendez-Stevens.
Yeah, James got fouled, but I think the refs didn't kind of want to bail out a bad possession. So, but you got to call it if it's a foul.
No, you don't. Jack Zambardino back in the Arlington lineup, replacing Jabari Williams. You know, I mean, a desperate off-balance fadeaway three-pointer with 1 second on the shot clock. I think the referee perspective there is that's not deserved.
Yeah, if that was Tom Brady, he would have blown the whistle and thrown the guy out of the game.
Missed opportunity for the Ponders. Here comes Lexington the other way. Good defense.
Contest by Peter.
Absolutely. Arlington maybe with numbers here.
3-on-1, 3-on-1. Oh, that's all right.
Gonna pull it out maybe. Nope. James for 3 is going to be long. Zambardino fights for it. Here come the Minutemen the other way. Still down by 16. Here's Meyerberg to the hole, lays it in. So Sam Meyerberg flashed there. The second bucket only of the game. Maybe if Meyerberg had his normal 18, this would be a closer game because it's been O'Brien and Moe leading the way for Lexington with 14 points each. Here's Clary, very patient.
The rim.
Let's blame the rim. Blame the rim, blame the refs. Zambardino, surprised that wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I know.
Zambardino went for the reach-in, knocked the ball out of bounds. It will remain Lexington ball. Arlington lead down to 14, 50-36. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Three-point shot, Mo. No good.
Good board.
Great rebound by
Peter's been a
Peter.
monster on the glass. You know, doing all the little things tonight.
Both boards, offensive and defensive rebounding. Steal here by the Minutemen. Meyerberg for three.
No.
He's fouled on the play. Count the basket. And Sam Meyerberg will go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play as the foul is committed by Jack Zambardino. So very rare you see the 4-point play, and Lexington will have a chance to have two fourth quarter 4-point plays. Lead down to 11, minute 37 to go. Time not on the side of the Minutemen, as Meyerberg will look to make it a 10-point game.
And their next foul is going to put us in the penalties, so we're shooting 2 if they foul us again.
Meyerberg completes the rare, but now seen twice, 4-point play. 10-point Arlington lead. Arlington's only scored 5 points this quarter. Zambardino lays it up and in. A big basket there by Jack Zambardino. And the Pondo lead is back up to 12. Shot is no good.
Four on James.
Hard foul there by Dingman against Meyerberg, and Meyerberg will go to the line for 2 shots.
It's his 4th.
Minute 25 to go. James Dingman picks up his 4th foul. 12-point Arlington lead. And the first free throw is good. So Meyerberg coming alive a little bit here in this 4th quarter. Pretty much scoreless the whole game. Now up to 9 points on the night. Been pretty much 3 people scoring for Lexington all night. Meyerberg hits both free throws. Arlington by 10. Job by Arlington, very patient, beat the press with some nice passing. Ball didn't even hit the floor, I don't think, as they broke that press. Minute 12 to go. 20 on the shot clock. Clary's wide open underneath. He decides to dribble it out of the traffic.
Yeah, time's on our side,
Yep.
so that's fine.
12 on the shot clock. Good steal by Lexington. They forced the issue. O'Brien's ahead of the pack and lays it in. And a timeout called by Lexington. 16 now for Charlie O'Brien, and the Arlington lead is down to 8 with 52.9 seconds to go.
Yeah, not the ideal way to close out a game,
No.
but you know, give Lexington credit. You know, they were down 20, kept fighting.
Arlington has only scored 7 points in this 4th quarter. Lexington scored 19, almost as many as they had through the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, in the last 2 years we've lost in the playoffs. We've just gone cold in the 4th quarter. You know, try to ride it out to the end. So this is the importance. Hopefully, Coach Woods is stressing. You know, we still got to play the way that got us here, right? So, but you know, you got to with young people. The tendency is, you know, okay, we got the lead, we got to protect it. But you're playing not to lose. You still got to play to win, right? Make those kind of winning plays.
I believe that was Lexington's 4th timeout. They might have 1 to go. They might have used all 5. I might have missed 1, but I think that's only 4. So they have 1 remaining. Arlington, with plenty of timeouts to go, they still have 4 remaining. Both teams have committed 4 fourth quarter team fouls, so both teams will be in the double bonus for this final 52.9 seconds.
Now, if I'm Lexington, I'm fouling as soon as they get it.
Absolutely.
You know, time is your.
Absolutely.
So just be prepared. We got to make our free throws.
We get an inbound to Dingman. Lexington not fouling yet. Peter's wide open in the corner. Arlington does a great job breaking the press.
They got a foul.
There it is right there, finally.
All right, shooting 2.
Foul committed by Meyerberg, and James Dingman will go to the line for 2 shots. Dingman's first free throw around the rim and out. Shout out to tonight's scoreboard operators, veteran official Joe Fernandez and IBO Life member Frank Beebe, the godfather of officiating. Dingman, 1 of 2. 15 for James, Ponders by 9. It's a 3-possession game. O'Brien for 3. No.
The board.
Coach Shamming wanted a foul, didn't get it. This is pretty much over now. Let's see if Lexington continues to foul. Well, they're continuing to scrap, and now Stevens, number 4, just grabbed Peter Clardy's arm, and Peter will go to the line for 2. Clardy with a chance to pad the stats as his team leads by 9 with 26.1 seconds to go. His free throw is good.
All right, defensively, no fouls. Nice.
2 of 2 for Peter. 8 points on the night. O'Brien for 3, around the rim and out.
He's out.
Zambardino came flying in for that rebound, but when he landed, he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Lexington ball, 14, is that 19? 19.8 to go. Mo for 3. Dingman with the rebound, and Lexington commits the foul. And no one's happy about that. Then James Dingman says, yeah, 12 seconds ago, we just got to run this thing out. I'll go to the line and take my 2 freebies and add to my point total.
Call it a day.
I wonder where he is in career points, if he's anywhere near 1,000 points for his career.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I have to ask Coach Woods. Because he's a 3-year starter, I believe, right?
4-year starter, but he missed a year because of injury.
And the rim cost him a free throw there.
I mean, I'm all about if it's not broke, don't fix it. But this is broke, so you need to fix it.
We don't have to worry about it anymore, hopefully.
Yeah, I know, right? Last game here.
Hopefully. Dingman, no, couldn't pad the stats. Let's see if Lexington can get off a final shot. As number 4 goes coast to coast and lays it in. That's Andrew Stevens. Did Lexington call timeout? Okay. Well, maybe assistant coach Scott Shamming is trying out for a head job, as with 5.2 seconds to go, he's decided to use his 5th and final timeout and is going to set up the defense to create a turnover for the 9-point play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, even if they make a basket, you don't need to inbound the ball, so game over. But,
it's okay.
coaching hard to the end.
Right.
Yep. Keep the players' heads in the game.
So as we mentioned, this will close out the home portion of the schedule for the Spy Ponders here at the Doc Cone Gymnasium. They've been a gracious host to us, but hopefully we will not see this place again, as the new gym is preferably being prepared for the tournament games. I'm sure Arlington will host at least one tournament game, depending on how many teams make it and how the seedings go. We'll find out on Saturday, the 23rd.
I just hope it's not a league opponent.
I hate when that happens.
The last couple of years it's been league opponents.
True. Arlington inbounds the ball. Lexington will not foul. Dingman will just hold the ball for the final 5 seconds and flips the ball away as he was getting annihilated there in the corner. It was for the longest 5 seconds of his life, probably, and the horn sounds ending the game. Let's take a look at tonight's scoring leaders. For Lexington, Brendan Schwartz had 1, Andrew Stevens had 3, Sam Meyerberg had 10, Amari Moe had 14. High point man for the Minutemen, Charlie O'Brien with 16. Ron McPhee did not play. For the Spy Ponders, Alexi Trapotsis had 6, Peter Clardy had 8, Jack Zambardino had 9, Nico Trapotsis with 11, Jabari Williams with 6, James Digman with 15. So what you see here, Kevin, is some kind of balanced scoring tonight for the Spy Ponders, at least among the starting 5, and a good win for the team tonight.
Absolutely. And you want to go to the playoffs feeling confident, feeling good about your team, your teammates, and happy to see a lot of people getting run.
With the win, the Spy Ponders improved to 15-4. They will end league play with a record of 12-3, good enough for second place in the Middlesex Liberty Division. The final score here from the Doc Cone Gymnasium: Arlington 55, Lexington 46. Kevin and I will be back to wrap it up, and we'll have some post-game guests. Stay tuned.
All right, Nico, excellent win tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, you guys came out on fire. 18-1 run. Talk to me about that. Like, how come you guys came out just like hair on fire?
I mean, they got us last time at their home. We knew that they definitely weren't a better team than us per se. We just didn't play our best. So we wanted to show that from the jump and just let them know, like, we're here to play. It's not going to be the same as last game.
Yeah, you know what I loved watching you guys? The ball was popping. People were moving with purpose, strong cuts, you know, grabbing those rebounds and going. Like, was that a point of emphasis in practice this week?
Yeah, I would say definitely no. They like to play at a faster pace, and we wanted to kind of slow the game down and just keep it moving. They wanted to run around everywhere, and we just kept moving the ball.
Yeah, you guys played really good defense on Meyerberg, you know, not letting them get threes, because that was one of the reasons they came back, right? They got open in transition. They got a lot of threes. I really loved your defense. So you guys work on, like, closing out the shooters in practice as well?
Yeah, we definitely work a lot on closing out the shooters and then just not allowing no middle drives, all baseline.
I like it. I like it. All right, so this year we're looking at the playoffs. Hopefully we don't get a league opponent, but if we do, we got to come out same way, 18-1 run, let them know what time it is.
Of course.
And come out with a dub, okay?
Yeah.
Excellent work. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're back with Coach Woods and Coach at Live Speed. Arlington's still alive here for first place in the Middlesex as we do this final interview of the home season. Hopefully that things will fall our way. But let's talk about tonight's game first. 18-1 to begin the game. I think 21-7 after the first quarter. Kevin and I were saying maybe, and you would know better than I, maybe one of your, if not the best quarter that you guys played all season.
It was an excellent quarter. You know, I think, you know, both ends of the floor. You know, very strong defensive start to the game. You know, and then offensively capitalized on that, converted a little bit. You know, they banked a timeout down 10-0, and then had to take another one 18-1. And you know, we talk about single-digit quarters is something that we try to get every quarter, and then 20-point quarters are something that we aspire to that don't come out. They're a little bit less frequent than the single-digit quarters, but when you get them both in the same quarter, that's a that's a tough thing for a team to overcome, you know. And then we held them to single digits in the second quarter, and you know, offensively could have been a little bit cleaner in that quarter. We had a couple turnovers. Turnovers were an issue tonight, you know, and you know, but they, you know, credit to Lexington to keep hanging around and trying to get back into it. You know, we just got to be cleaner at the end of games and finish it. You know, because we know how to space it, we know how to move it. The guys trust each other. It's just, you know, some execution stuff there.
This concludes the home portion of the season for the Spy Ponders. You'll end the season on a 3-game road trip, if you will, a game at Durfee on Saturday. Time of that game is?
5:30.
5:30.
Varsity. There's a 4 o'clock JV game.
Okay, 5:30 varsity. And then Arlington will play in the Whitman-Hanson Winter Tournament. Who's the teams involved in that tournament? What can we expect from that?
We play Pembroke. They're a tournament team in Division III, and Brockton is playing Whitman-Hanson. You know, Whitman-Hanson's one of the top 5 teams in Division II. So winners will play each other, losers will play each other. So, you know, I thought that was a good test for us at the end of the season. And, you know, I think, you know, and to help in power ranking in points, you know, would keep us above that. You know, we're trying to get into the top 10. I think, you know, we'll have an opportunity to do that.
And that game on Tuesday is at what time?
5 o'clock against Pembroke, and then it's either 6:30 or 5 on Wednesday.
Okay. Great. So Doc Cohn Gymnasium has been a gracious host to us, but the good news is that all things go the way we want them to. The tournament games that Arlington will play at home will be at Arlington High School, correct? Do we lose
at
the
the new
feed?
school, at the new school.
We're trying to watch the feed of the game at the same time as doing this interview.
Sorry,
and,
not
that's
very
okay.
professional.
No, it's very professional. We want to know if we lost the feed here. So
we got Talk About Jazz on. What'd you do, Nico?
Geez.
All right.
They probably ran out of time. I don't know.
All right.
We're doing this as on the
figure
fly.
it out how we
But anyway, we were talking about playing here. It's done. Hopefully, we'll play at the new gym in Arlington come tournament time. What do you look for there?
Yeah, you know, like I think, you know, probably the old school of thought would be, oh, you don't want to break a, you know, superstition and play with, you know, we didn't lose in this gym and it's been great to us this year. But
is that right? We did not lose here.
Yeah, we were 8-0 in this gym. But these guys, you know, these seniors have enjoyed something that is, you know, non-traditional with having to practice outside of the high school and play their games, not even in their own town. So, you know, to be able to break open the new gym, you know, I think that would be something that they've earned. And you know, I know, you know, being able to handle all this, we're not going to worry about tight or loose rims or anything else. We'll just, you know, get a great crowd and see what we can do. Well,
congratulations on the win tonight, Coach, and good luck in those final 3 away games as we head into the tournament with the announcement coming on, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. We'll get the tournament pairings, and we'll see who Arlington plays and when, and certainly will be at least one home game for the Spy Ponders. So again, thank you to the Doc Home Gymnasium for hosting us this season for the Arlington High home games. I'd like to thank Meredith Lamont and Ruhan Shamra, our camera people, Jeff Monroe, our producer. My partner tonight was Kevin Fudge. I'm Don Phelan. The final score here, Arlington 55 and Lexington 46. Thanks for joining us.